Hey, yo, like I've been thinking. I've been trying to process it and get all the information from like the Diddy shit, cause like why not? It's super interesting. It's like in the media everywhere. You can't help but like have it thrown in your face. Like fucking like even CNN talking about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm trying to find out what's going on with the debate, and they talking about fucking Diddy. So the shit everywhere. So now I'm like, all right, let me dig into it. And I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole. Like cause I've been told I'm an asshole a lot of times, and maybe that's what it is. So because I'm trying to look at it in two separate pieces.
Just say
you
it,
got
man.
like Diddy freak sex shit and like legitimate shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because I can't look at it as a whole. So it seems like they're saying, but bro, because everything's connected. Because they seem like he's saying, all right, like because they charging him like a mob boss. Like that's how they charging him.
Okay.
With the racketeering and all that kind of shit. And it's like they're saying like he's doing racketeering shit. So because they hit him with the Rico shit. So basically, he's using drugs, firearms, and intimidation to have people do the freak nasty shit. I think that's how they're framing this case and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up right now, the Diddy charges. But as soon as I heard about what's going down, I just looked up real quick how many years does R. Kelly have, and I just thought about it right off the back, like, damn, Diddy's gonna be looking at this type of time right here.
Okay. So this quick parallel. What if Diddy's the bad guy, would Hugh Hefner have been the bad guy too? If Hugh Hefner was still alive, do you think he would be caught up in this kind of shit too?
Possibly. But as long as you have consenting adults, that's where that's where it's like funny, because if they consented to any of the actions, then you have consenting adults, and that's just different.
And that's the part I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around, of trying to condemn him and find him.
So sex trafficking
Is
what they're charging him for.
Okay. So here's my thing with the sex trafficking shit. If he went on Instagram and ordered him a thought that lives in California and paid for her to go to Ohio to where he wanted to do his freaky shit, how is that sex trafficking? If he ordered the prostitute right off of Instagram, right? The thought is right on Instagram, putting her shit out there, and he ordered it. Matter of fact, he sent his private jet to pick her up and shuttled her to where he was. Is that how you are categorizing sex traffic? And if that's how they're categorizing sex traffic, I think that's a little fucked up. I think we splitting hairs here, and I think that's fucked up, and they know it. Because what is he sex trafficking? Like, is he going to Mexico and he throwing women in a duffel sack, and he's sneaking them out their country, and he's putting them in a dungeon, chaining them up, and making them do hideous things to people? Like, is he doing sex traffic like that?
That's
is
what I
Liam
think.
Neeson's daughter?
That's what I
in
think
his
about.
room
Like,
somewhere?
I think about some like Russians, another country. Like I think about
Where
that.
Liam Neeson at?
Right.
Liam Neeson gonna kick in
But
the
yeah,
door.
maybe we got the wrong idea of sex trafficking. Sex trafficking could probably be taking somebody across state lines.
Look it up. What is considered sex trafficking?
Oh yeah, that's right. That is true. Just ask the ChatGPT. But yeah, that's the first thing I think about when you say it. Like, I'm thinking of what's the name of the movie?
Taken.
I'm thinking of Taken.
Exactly. You have my daughter. You have 30 seconds. Like, that's what I'm thinking when you
Yeah.
say sex trafficking.
Okay, here we go. Sex trafficking is a form of human trafficking where individuals are coerced, deceived, or forced to engage in sexual acts for commercial purposes. That sounds like sex trafficking, what he did. Victims can be adults or minors, and traffickers often use manipulation, threats, or violence to control them. This crime can occur in various settings, including brothels, escort service, and online platforms. It's a serious violation of human rights, and the efforts to combat it involve legal action, victim support service, and public awareness campaigns. So based on that, He's in
That
trouble.
might be sex trafficking.
Diddy's in trouble.
Hey,
How many years for sex trafficking? That's what we
Hey,
need
but
to
you
look.
know what's fucked up about that? Because if that's sex trafficking, they need to shut down all OnlyFans. If that's sex trafficking, OnlyFans would be the commercials for the sex trafficking. The Instagram models would be, that should be illegal. Because all that shit is fucking menus minus the prices of the services you can acquire from what those thoughts are promoting between OnlyFans and a lot of those Instagram shits.
Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. Individuals are coerced, deceived, or forced to engage in sexual acts. OnlyFans, they're selling themselves.
Okay. So, do you see how? I guess they're loosely with that shit because so let's start with the coerced part, right? Hypothetically, you own a company, right? A young lady comes in and put an application in your company, and you suggest, if you go with me in this back room, your application will go to the top of the list. That's coercion to get the sex, right?
Right.
Would that be sex trafficking?
Okay, let's see. Minors engaging for commercial purposes. So I guess for a bunch of people, I guess that's when the videos and all of those things come into play. That wouldn't be considered for commercial purposes, I guess.
Okay. 'Cause
That's the
just
difference.
for the individual.
Yeah, that's just like sexual assault, basically. that's I'm not even gonna do them like that because this thing gonna be good. So I'm not even gonna do them like that. I want to make sure I'm correct. That's a little different. That's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be throwing out celebrities' names and stuff like that.
So, all right, let me look. Hold on. That's the deceived or coerced part.
Yeah. So, but he has more things like that's gonna get him. So I think it says something where you can do 5 to 25 years in prison, or even life
just that
imprisonment in severe cases.
You know what it is for me? Like when it comes to that,
involving minors.
when it comes to that whole sex shit, it's like as long as there was no minors, and as long as he wasn't like dragging women out of their house and holding them by their arm and making them do anything, I'm totally dismissing it. Like the shit with Cassidy, him hitting a woman.
Hold on. Now we got it. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go.
But I didn't want you to go down that path yet. So I have a couple of things, and I just picked one. But this is almost like looking up the Trump stuff. There's other things like in May 22nd, former model Crystal McKinney files a lawsuit in Manhattan federal court accusing the rapper of drugging and sexually assaulting her at his New York recording studio in 2003. So if he has a bunch of stuff like that on here, now we're going to combine that with the whole
November 23.
woman named, I don't know that name, Joey Dickerson, I guess, Neal, alleges in a lawsuit Combs drugged her, sexually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the assault while she was a college student in 1991.
Okay.
This is a Law and Order. This is a Law and Order.
But,
Oh my God.
But hold on.
Damn.
I'm always fighting until the verdict is read because, again, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. And my thing is, okay. So I know when they raided his house, they found, if I'm not mistaken, like ecstasy or Molly, plus the chemical compound that actually makes up Molly and shit like that, and the baby oil and stuff like that. And so that means from what I understand, like he's having these drug infused like sex parties. Like I get it. That's what the Molly, that's what the ketamine, that's what the baby oil was for. That's why you got so many bedrooms and shit and cameras. Because now once you high on those drugs, you're doing all type of sexual shit you might not normally do when you sober, right? So from what I gather, right, from what I see on the internet, when you use Molly or ecstasy, a lot of times people do sexual things, their inhibitions become very low. And they start to do things sexually that they might not have done sober, or they might not be too proud to think about once they sober up, or they might be embarrassed about once they sober up. And it seems that that's possibly could be the case. My question is, Did you knew you were taking drugs? Were you at a party, you guys were getting high and you partied and you did some things that you later regret? And that's how you want to frame this and look at it? Like, I need all of those facts because now it's just your word against my word. So I think those facts are kind of important because if you're an adult and I was an adult and we both took party drugs and you did some things sexually that you might be embarrassed about when you think about it later after you heavily sobered up and now you might regret, you don't get a mulligan.
Bro, there's underage women too.
You go to prison then.
Yeah, he's underage women.
Then you go to prison. There isn't. I can't defend that.
With underage women and illegal drugs. And
Implies
record label executives who look the other way financially benefited from access to celebrities and dignitaries like British Royal Prince Harry. And they got a lot of people who was not accused of wrongdoing or attending any of the parties. Combs' attorney said, like, there's a lot of stuff here.
I mean, they did say he was booty banging Usher when he was a minor, but nobody proved it. You know what I mean? Like,
Man.
It was always rumors of that shit.
Right.
And Justin Bieber. They said he fucked Justin Bieber. And then when you see the video, hey, yo, what's crazy, because then you see the video with him go hug Justin Bieber and he patted him down for a wire. Like, that made me believe, hey, yo, he might have been fucking Bieber too. And then you remember Usher had herpes and shit. He probably got herpes from Diddy sex parties and shit.
Yeah, and I think also in the depositions with Usher, I think there were actually males that complained that they got...
Correct. And niggas on these drugs, you know, everybody doing drugs and shit, everybody fucking, everybody doing weird swinger shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's possible they booty bumping with other niggas and shit. It's highly possible. And again, I don't have a problem with the sexual deviant shit, bro. What you doing in your closet is your business. I'm even trying to defend you with the women because I understand how they can change their mind after they sober up when things don't go as planned. There is no tolerance for minors, bro. Zero tolerance.
Yeah,
There's nothing.
It's just part of the many things on them right now. It's just crazy. And there's a lot of things that we didn't even know about until we just just ventured into it just now. So Diddy is gonna be doing as much time as R. Kelly.
No, Diddy's never. Yeah, he's gonna be doing more time.
More time than R. Kelly, right?
Yeah, because you know what? Like a lot of these things, I don't think they're gonna be able to prove. But I think they're gonna prove enough to make it hurt and make it stick. Like he'll never breathe. I don't think he's ever going. That's crazy because that's not the take I plan to take when I first mentioned this to you just now. But I don't think he's ever going to breathe free air again. That's why they didn't let him out on bail. I think he knew that.
Right.
He was gone. They let Diddy out on bail. They'll never see Diddy again. Hey yo. I hate to be bringing up people names. You think that's why Russell Simmons left the States and never came back?
I don't know. I don't know much about. I think Russell is this. I don't know. I have no idea that. I just want to see something. Making the Band, created by P. Diddy, originally premiered in 2000. So now he has an allegation from 1991 in the 90s of rape and things of that nature, right?
Okay.
Big time star. So let's just say these things are true. He was already doing this thing in 1991 and the 90s, raping women and drugging them. Let's say it's true. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's say that's
Allegedly.
true. Allegedly. There you go. So then he has a show that's on television in 2000.
Yes.
And we clearly see. I thought that was funny, like this him being the CEO, because I thought that damn Diddy, he's a black man, successful guy. Like, look at this guy. Like, this is cool. I kind of thought his attitude was like, oh, look at this guy's attitude. It's kind of cool. That's just how somebody act like that. He's a genius. That's why he's quirky. He makes all this money, X, Y, and Z. So now he has a show, Making the Band, and people gravitate towards, like...
the weird quirkiness.
Exactly. And they like it.
So he tunes it up.
This is a little bit before the social media and everything.
Correct.
So this is equivalent to everybody looking and tuning and liking, following, sharing. So the behavior, the crazy behavior, the buffoonery is acceptable. So now it's exacerbated by the audience and everything. So going on from 2000 and now, it just... he turned into a freaking monster. Then you take in the Tupac and the Biggie allegations. This dude might be a monster, B.
Hey, yo, and they say they're like Tupac was his lover, and he had him killed because it was a lover's quarrel. That's why he got Tupac shot, because they was swinging together. And you know Tupac was sassy.
Yo, man.
So, you know, He was a little sassy, son, so that would make so much sense. And my biggest question, I guess, is like, damn, bro, if I was just like the security guard in the front of the house, like they coming to get me too, because I watched all the cars come in and I just sat in my little security booth, because they banging him since they hit him with the RICO, and he's like the mob boss. They're gonna eventually bring charges on all his handlers. You dig what I'm saying? All the people who facilitated,
right?
His fucking secretary who booked the flights of the 304s to come to the parties and shit like that, bro.
But it seems like they want the big fish the most. So and those people, they probably I would claim that I was under the whole guise of the thing. Like
I was being intimidated.
Scared, I was intimidated.
Ooh,
Yeah,
he got a video of me somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I'm quite sure you'll find it.
That's actually a better one. Yeah.
Yeah. He made me partake.
Yeah. I don't want my wife to see this and it changed my whole life. I got kids. Yeah. Do you know there was a movie on Netflix? I don't know. It was some type of diplomat or somebody, some politician.
They were sleeping with a dog?
No. What happened was it was a prank call or something, and they made him have sex with a pig. It was weird.
That is awesome.
I don't know why they did it. I don't know how it happened, but it was all BS. And he had sex with a pig. I was like, oh, shit.
But that was a TV show.
On Netflix.
Oh, okay.
On Netflix.
That'd have been really good if it was real.
Yeah, that. I don't know what happened, what made him do it. Let me see if ChatGPT could find out what movie that was. But yeah.
Damn. So, fuck, bro. Like I'm sad because that took a lot of my fire, because I really can't defend him anymore.
Yeah, Diddy is done.
Because that is ugly, bro. That is ugly.
Done.
That was ugly. Like, fuck.
And then you got to think about it. If it's 5 to 25 years for the trafficking thing, right? That's each time you do it.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't group a whole bunch of people in one. Yeah,
those are individual cases, individual charges.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he'll never see free air again.
Then Diddy, if the death penalty was here, he'll get the death penalty probably.
Damn, that gotta suck to have that much money and have to die in prison, bro. Like, that gotta hurt. It's not like you a nigga on the block selling, you ain't really got much money and shit, you in and out of prison, you like, fuck it, bro, doing life, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Some cats just suck it up like that. But to have money and to assume to have, you know, a nice life and to throw it all away and have to spend the rest of your life in prison and watch other people spend your money and fuck your bitches, bro, I would be so sad.
I don't think he would think like that.
Really?
No, you know what? I've been watching a lot of Prison Break, so I think of
There you go. I'm sorry. Now you prison stoic and shit.
Yeah.
So fuck out of here. Let's go.
I think he's gonna get in prison. People are gonna know who he is, and for protection, he's gonna probably use his money or whatever money left. I guess I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's probably got some
But they
money.
were saying like it's cats in prison already saying how like he touched population. He done. They looking to claim him, one, for like fucking with women. And two, they feel that it'll move them up as far as super high rank in their little prison organization. So they're already saying, and they got the nigga on suicide watch. Because I think he know he ain't never coming home.
Yeah, he's never coming home.
I'm not gonna kill myself yet. Like, I'm gonna go through the trial just to see what the outcome might be.
You know what the crazy thing is?
And then I'll kill myself.
I think this trial is gonna be so matter of fact and boring that, like, after a while it's gonna be like when they finally do the what's the word? The Netflix special. When they finally do that, they're gonna have to like find a way to reenact everything that happened to make it interesting. Because just the charge alone, like, what is he gonna do? Say, nope, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty.
Yeah. They're gonna have to have like,
it's gonna be
like a little Tupac impersonator of him kissing in the bathroom and shit like that. Yeah.
Right. They're gonna have to show the whole story because him just being not guilty for all of these things.
They're gonna do all the impactful shit. So they're gonna have the video of him stomping out Cassie and shit. They're gonna replay. They're gonna redo that.
Right.
But they might back it up some to the argument in the hotel.
Right. And then show him saying like not guilty, split screen.
Then yeah. And like for all those, they'll probably act out situations what led up to each individual, not each individual charge, but a version of each charge.
You know what I
so
thought
they'll
about
have
too?
sex trafficking shit. They'll have like him doing mob boss shit, making phone calls,
Right.
like to get the sex traffic workers. They're gonna have all those shits in there.
But think about this. He already admitted to all of this stuff, well, most of it anyway, in the Instagram video when he said, yo,
I was in a bad
I
place.
was in a bad place. Yo, I was not doing that when he was doing all that. You know, think about it. It's already.
When did his wife die? Is this stuff pre his wife dying or post his wife dying?
Bro, some of this stuff was 1991.
That was before his wife.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know when that.
So he was doing this shit while he was married.
No, I don't know. I can't say that.
Ask when was he married?
Yeah, man. He's never been legally married.
Kim Porter. He was with Kim Porter. That's the one he was with when she died in 2018. When did the charges start? 2008?
1991. Yeah, this is before his wife. Or Kim Porter. This is before.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, yeah, so he was doing that shit while he was with his wife. Oh, did it stop? No, because he was doing shit past 2018.
But never legally married. So
No, so yeah, I'm saying his wife, but Kim Porter was the one. Kim asked ChatGPT, did Kim Porter die? I think she's dead.
She said right there, 2018.
Yeah. So that was the bro he was with. So when I said his wife, that's what I meant. I was referring to Kim Porter.
Yeah, so
So it was before her, during her, and after her.
So this is almost like a cut, you know.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, this is easy.
That's why they hitting him with the RICO shit, because there's so many layers of this shit.
And everybody's getting paid. They're dragging it out, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah,
and he's using all his different businesses to fund that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And that's where, that's where that whole RICO shit come in.
So the best thing a lawyer probably can do for him probably is try to get
Take
him
a plea.
or try
Tell
to
on
get
somebody.
him. Not that, or as far as the prison, like get him into a prison where he'd be comfortable for the rest of his life.
Yeah, wherever Martha Stewart was.
Do you think he's gonna get that type of treatment for all of this stuff?
I mean, with that much money, bro, if
Would
you
the
can't
judge
buy that.
Would the judge just try to be, extra,
Yes.
because of this charges?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to be super hard. Pause. All on Diddy. Because of the nature of the charges. It's not like you was just mafia and you knocking off other mafia members. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You out there harming women and children. So for that fact, to people who didn't do anything bad to you, and on top of that, you're negatively affecting other people's lives indirectly by what you're doing. We have to go like top max charges. We're gonna make a statement with you, bro.
Right.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy fuck around come out with like 80 years, bro.
But where would he serve his prison time? That'd be the thing, because it is going to
Broadway prison. No, he has to go.
Raw way prison. So you think so?
No, because he had to go to federal prison.
I think the money. I don't know. I watch too much
Prison Break.
so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
it ain't
know.
Prison Break.
It ain't gonna be Prison Break.
It ain't gonna be Prison Break.
I don't think it's gonna be Martha Stewart nice.
No, because he's going to fed prison. But can he go to regular federal prison?
Let's say.
Well, I guess you can.
Yeah.
Is it all right? I'll cooperate, but I have to be able to choose my prison.
Yeah. Let's see. R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison in 2021 after being convicted of federal racketeering and sex trafficking in the case. I want to know where is he? Where is he?
Did you type in what prison is R. Kelly in?
Yeah, I put what? It's modern legal issues. Okay. I wonder what they tell me. Metropolitan Correctional Center, MCC in Chicago, Illinois.
If it's in Chicago, I don't think it's nice. Ain't nothing nice in Chicago.
Hell no.
So, ain't nothing nice in Chicago.
This facility is known for housing federal inmates.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're going to be right there with R. Kelly.
His legal situation is ongoing with additional charges.
Hey, bro,
and appeals still
he
in play.
might be safe because R. Kelly is throwing concerts in prison. Like, literally. So he's keeping the inmates entertained.
Okay.
Diddy come in there.
Oh, Diddy. Yeah, you already. I can take.
Yes.
Doing his dance to the
Yes. And so now it's like, Hey yo, Diddy and R. Kelly are off limits. One, because they buying us pizza once a week.
Right.
And two, they give us so much entertainment.
Yeah.
We can't kill them. They're off limits.
They're telling us all these stories, these gossips, and everything like that. Yeah.
And they buying us pizza every other weekend.
Yeah.
That's the most important part, that they're buying everybody pizza.
So Diddy's gonna be. The thing is, you know.
And at least he gonna know somebody when he get there.
Right.
You'll be like, Kelly, Diddy.
Oh, we don't know if he's gonna go there with R. Kelly. If he go there with R. Kelly, can you imagine Diddy and
This
Kelly
is what I'm
concert?
saying.
A Diddy and Kelly concert.
The Diddy and Kelly concert. They gonna do like when R. Kelly had the album with Jay-Z, The Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that.
Oh man.
From prison.
Yeah.
Best of Both Worlds, prison edition.
Yeah, he's gonna be telling his commissary, yo, I need to get me some glasses.
Hey,
you think you
yo.
can get me some glasses?
Pause. Let's back
Some
up a little
sunglasses?
bit. Look up. I also find it very interesting all the CEOs that have been stepping down from head companies lately. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't noticed that.
Ask.
No, this right here is too. It's not going to tell me about that.
It's not gonna tell you?
No, because only for 2023. But
No.
you saying when does this happen?
Now, the past couple days.
So that I could just look in Google.
Yeah. CEOs step down from major companies.
So what are you thinking this is for?
They're on them R. Kelly tapes. I mean, they're on them Diddy tapes, bro. And they wasn't non-participating. Like, they were super willing participant. They were probably placing orders while they were there. They were going through Instagram. All right, give me 2 of those. Was she Mexican? Give me 1 of those. Bring them now. Give me 14 of those.
Okay, in the first 3 months of this year, more than 600 chief executive officers, CEOs, left their jobs either through retirement, resignation, or being forced out.
Put last week.
This is 4 hours ago.
Oh, that's 4 hours ago?
Yeah,
No.
that's a 50% increase.
But
the first quarter in 2023.
But they're giving you a large sample size.
Right.
I only want the last week. Last 2 weeks. Let's do last 2 weeks because this did be going on.
But this was 4 hours ago, so they would have
In
included
the first 3 months of this year. So they're taking 3 months. I don't want a 3-month sample size. I want a 2-week sample size or a 3-week sample size.
This one was 17 hours ago. CEOs quitting at a record pace. Here's some of the latest.
Go. Yes, proximity to scandal. So open that up. Yeah, see? All those people.
Oh.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, let's get into this. Kevin Liles, 300, Electra Entertainment. Liles has been with the parent company Warner since 2024. In the past year, he has been a defender of Sean Diddy Combs. And some inside company says Liles' exit could be a direct result of reports to TMZ. So now I see what you're saying. So now you got to look at whoever Liles knows and cool with, because he must have told him, like, yo, you know that guy Diddy? Yeah, these parties are crazy. You got to come here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
So anybody in his phone book?
Yes.
Damn.
And that applies to all of those other 30, 40 CEOs that's been stepping down from all these companies. Kevin Hart closed all of his stores. It's getting interesting.
Kevin Hart closed
a whole bunch of stores.
And you know they had that video. You know when we used to eat cereal in the bed. Did he say something like that?
In that big ass bed?
Yeah, was it me, Usher? We used to all eat Cheerios when we was kids and play under the cover, or play with the toys under the cover.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, what?
So, you know.
Whoa. So this is how it's going to get interesting with Diddy, because we can assume and you can rationally say, like, all right, he's more than likely guilty of a lot of these things, right? So that's how it's going to be interesting. The other people who are also guilty of these things.
Because
the big time CEOs.
Because I don't know if you remember a while back when the Cassie shit first started, one of the videos Diddy put out was he was going through a lot of papers and he was like, all of a sudden y'all not taking my phone calls. I'm gonna call y'all again. And if you don't answer, you're not gonna like what's happening. When that Cassie shit started, I guess shit was getting hot for him, and all his people wasn't taking his phone calls.
Who wasn't taking his phone calls? Well, no, who wasn't taking his phone calls? You saying
people he was calling,
right?
Probably other people,
right?
He was calling to get support because he was out there, and they weren't taking his phone calls. And he put out a video and was like, y'all keep not taking my phone calls. Watch what I release.
So there you go. There goes the rack. There goes the same charge right there. What's that called? The same charge he just had.
The racketeering?
Yeah, all of that. That's come on, man. You can't do that. That's all illegal, bro.
List.
It's a lot of people on here, man.
Fuck, where is it? Diddy.
Say update amid his suicide watch. This is crazy. What are you looking up?
I was trying to find to see if he said the names
The names of what?
of the people who wasn't taking his phone calls. Because that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because you calling the people that you calling the same people that was doing the same thing you were doing. You saying
Yes.
and then they're like this. Oh, like no, I'm staying way away from this.
Correct. He like, oh, all of a sudden you niggas ain't taking my phone calls? Okay. Nah, it's going to be one of those things I'm going to find when I'm home.
Yeah, we're just
And I'm going to send to you. And you're going to be like, ah.
Yeah, we just get on it later. It's no big
Because he had two of them. He had one like that. And then he had another video where he had like a bunch of papers and shit. And he was like, I ain't going to show you who's on the other side of these papers. But y'all better call me. That was the second video outside of the first video I was referring to. So when you see that, you're going to be like, ah. And I'm thinking, again, you know, people started to distance themselves from that nigga early.
Right.
And he like, oh, no, you're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But also, I think that's part of why he filmed a lot of this shit. Part of it was personal pleasure. And the other part was, if you're the CEO of a lecture, right. I got you over here having sex with goats and shit, right? That, and once you sober up, you realize, oh shit, I was fucking goats last night. I can't have my wife and the stockholder see me fucking goats.
Yeah, you're using the goats as a metaphor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
As if anything that I got you on tape doing.
correct.
Right.
Because who wants to be caught fucking goats?
Right.
And now I got that video of you fucking goats. One, I need these artists. I need these things done. You know what I mean? I want this artist to be elevated. I want this project to be approved. The influence I could have over your decision making with that video.
Yeah,
basically.
Knowing that I know you like goats.
Correct. Right? And I think that probably happened more often than not from people who participated in any of those sexual acts. And maybe, possibly, you go to a Diddy party not with the intentions to take drugs and fuck goats.
Right.
But then you find yourself in a room where everybody is like taking drugs. You're like, I'll try it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've done coke. You know, I'll try that. And then now you're like, oh shit. And the next day you realize you woke up and Diddy sent you a screenshot of you fucking a goat, and you're like, bro, I don't even remember fucking a goat. That was some good shit.
Are you doing
Yo, I was taken advantage of.
Are you doing it? He's one of those weird guys, you know, the people that be in the gym taking and recording people. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing it, you're having a good time. You don't see Diddy walking by like.
Fact.
And then check it out. Like, boom. And then a couple days go by, and you're talking to you, you're having lunch or whatever, drinking tea. He asks you something, you be like, no. He like, boy, you crazy, man. Look at you. I got you over. Look at you. I know what you're capable of. Stop playing with me, man.
Stop.
And it got real serious for you, and you start to realize, like, yo, this dude just intimidated me. I can't even, and he's serious.
Yeah.
I know what he's capable of.
Yeah.
And look, not even you. I got him.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Look, him.
There you go.
All of them.
There you go.
There you go. All of these guys my friends, though. I'm not going to do nothing to them. They all my friends.
I would never let this get out. Just like yours. I wouldn't let yours get out.
And, yo.
We'll have a great working relationship, won't we?
If that's the case, yo, Diddy got to go.
Hey, yo. And now two things happen. Fuck. Do you Now you might come back. Now I got you. Yo, I got another party. I can't wait to see you there. Nah, my wife. I'll send you the address. I'll see you when you get here.
Damn. So now at least they can say, those people that might be hemmed up in this and say, look, I was just coerced, intimidated, blackmailed, all of these things.
And the sex workers, they were willing participants because they were hired to do those things, but they're banging him on the Sex Trafficking Act.
Bro, we got Epstein all over again, but now the person's still alive.
Yes.
This is gonna be nuts.
The question is, for how long? Because I don't think he'll ever make it to prison. Like, I don't think he'll ever make it to, like, federal prison.
If he doesn't, that's gonna be like, wow, this is crazy. Now we had to happen twice.
If he dies before his black book is opened, definitely some shit going on. Because now, since this case is so publicized, we all want to see the list.
Yeah.
We all want to know who's on. We don't need to see the video.
No.
But we need to know who's on the videos.
No, the video is going to be released anyway, so
now...
Yeah, I understand. We don't need to see the actual graphic details and all that stuff.
It's like Epstein. We don't need to know what they were doing at the island. We got an idea. We just want to see the list of people who were on the island.
Who actually participated in that other stuff. Because, some people would... some of the names you would just assume were just on the island because it was, they just know that there's people over there.
I mean, it's a rich guy island, so you're curious. You want to go.
Perform or do things like that. You never know.
Fuck.
It wasn't, they probably didn't know what the deal. But if you had an idea of exactly who participated in those things, it's different.
So hear me out.
Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton went there.
Hear me out. Where does that line get drawn for Diddy? Because I got you at the sex party, right? And you currently, you're my blackmail subject. Like, you're currently fucking goats, right? I got somebody else at the party who's legitimately there enjoying the party. Like, they're not part of the conspiracy blackmail part. They see you fucking goats. They like fucking goats. They join you fucking goats. Does that person now become involved in the whole case? Like, is everybody that was having sex at these events either a victim or a perp?
Once they get named...
Is there anybody just willing participants that's fine?
I think once they get named and we know the name, we're going to just be able to, like, go on the internet and figure out who these people are. Like, oh, snap. Oh, shit. And it's just going to be a bunch of information about them, and it's going to be crazy. And then that might
see, like, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige.
That might spiral into other things. Other people, other victims may come out and be like, you know what I mean? Like, wow, now this came out. I didn't know this person was on this, but this person did this to me too. It just might spiral into a lot of other crazy stuff.
I didn't even know I was a victim.
Because look, to your point, if Diddy had you thinking that dealing with goats was okay, he set it up for you to be like, oh, yo, I was over at Diddy's house, I was over there with these goats and I had a great time. I didn't realize, a guy like me would be able to fit in and do stuff like that.
Didn't realize the goats were forced?
Yeah. So you know what? I'm going to create my own little party with just people like us. You know what I mean? Because I don't really, you know what I mean? And we're going to bring some goats.
Oh, shit.
So this might be crazy. There might be a lot of people that are going down. Shit. A lot of money being moved around.
Yes, yes.
But is the money bigger than the situation? That's going to be the case now.
What do you mean?
Like, these are big people's money.
Can we afford to let all these big people fall? Or are some of these people too big to fall?
Right. Can they afford?
They're like the airline business. We can't let them fail. Like, some of these people we're going to have to protect. Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically. The president of the United States was at one of the Diddy parties, right? Hypothetically, right? Or the oligarch from like Saudi Arabia,
like
right?
Prince Henry used to say something like that. Yeah.
Prince Henry was at Diddy party, bro. We know damn well we can't bring Prince Harry down here and lock him up for being at Diddy party. So it behooves us to somehow his name just magically disappear, his film just magically disappear.
Damn.
Do you think there's anybody on that list like that? Yo. And if so, under any situation, do you think that's okay?
Only can, like, that'd be like That's a good conspiracy theory, because if that were the case, but it's plausible.
Definitely plausible.
I would have to think, like, is there somebody that wants to get them and wants justice more than the money? And I think the case is that might be somebody like that.
No fucking way.
And then if there is somebody like that,
They're stupid. The money is always more important than the justice. The money is always more important than the justice, because the justice you can never get back. The justice will never solve any right or wrongs, but the money will. But some people are weird that way.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those.
So, like I said, I think
MOE.
I think that's the case. But then, because you can't do nothing to that person, because if anything happens to that person, then everybody's gonna know, like, oh, they did something to the prosecutor's office. You know, they did something because this is bad. This is gonna be bad. Like,
We'll have
you brought up a
Jay-Z's on
good
that
point.
list.
What who?
We'll have Jay-Z's on that list. I like Jay-Z. He was just at the party fucking goats.
Now you gotta look at it like this.
And I only say that because like.
You gotta look at it like this. This goes back to 1991.
Jay-Z
no,
is
you
like,
have a good point.
Jay-Z's the mob boss that doesn't like the spotlight. You feel what I'm saying? He likes
Right.
to clearly control shit from behind the curtain. You can have all the spotlight. I just want to be out of the way, get my money. Can he be like low key contributing to this kind of shit he was involved in behind the shadows?
Because I would say, because they're hip hop artists and they came up around the same time. Diddy's allegations started, I don't know when, but I saw one in 1991. That was all in 1991. I don't know when Diddy and Jay-Z met, but they're both hip hop artists. I'm pretty sure that they bumped heads. I'm not too saying, but that's a lot of years.
Bro.
That doesn't necessarily mean that.
You.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to make sure.
Go.
That doesn't necessarily mean that Jay-Z did any foul play.
Touche.
It's just hard to believe that he never went to a party of Diddy's, or they've never crossed paths.
And he didn't know what was
party.
going on in that back room in the basement, and why he got beds in the middle of his fucking basketball court. That's weird.
Yo.
That's weird. Why do you got beds on your basketball court? That is
two beds on a basketball.
It was more than two. They were like in each corner.
Oh, okay.
That is weird. But so check this out. I'm willing to bet my left arm.
That is crazy.
I'm willing to bet my left. I mean, because they're having drug fueled sex. So they're fucking in the toilet, on the porch, in the front lawn.
Check this out. Who would want to have a basketball? What type of individual would want to have a basketball court right there next to a bed?
And there's a bunch of niggas playing basketball.
It's a nice court too, right?
It is.
It's a nice court.
It is.
Where professional players can go and play. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
what NBA players were?
I don't think he's inviting the street ballers, like, from Brooklyn to come party with me. I got a basketball court.
What's that NBA player? But that second thing, I bet you, here it is. I bet you there's a video of R. Kelly there. I bet you Diddy has an R. Kelly video. And the fact that he has an R. Kelly video would make me think that he would have a Jay-Z video.
This is crazy interesting, man. Now that you say it, this might be one of the biggest cases in the world.
Where's Olivia at? Somebody get Olivia Benson out here. Get her front row and center. Right. Because there's going to be a lot of victims, bro. I need Olivia Benson front and center, bro.
When does the trial start? When does this stuff start? Let me look it up. But yeah, you're so right, man. When does the Diddy?
Ooh, I can't wait till this info come out, bro. This is definitely better than the R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby case. Because at first I felt like, us as black people, we're so quick to tear our people down. Like when somebody get hit with something, like we jump all on it. And at first I felt like that. But like taking a little more time and going through it, it's like, oh no, he's getting everything he deserved. Nobody's picking on him. Like he did it. Like he hasn't been convicted in the court of law, but in the court of public opinion, Diddy's done. Man, once they came out with the no Diddy saying, bro, you knew there was no coming back from that. Once no Diddy be replaced like no homo, it was over for you, bro. Like, how does that happen? That was done.
So Combs, 54, pled not guilty Tuesday to federal charges: racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transporting.
Yeah, he faces
to engage in prostitution. Yeah.
Abuse, minimum 15.
Minimum of what, 15 years?
Yes, but he's facing life.
Yeah. So he was denied bail.
And that's why they denied bail, because they knew he wasn't coming back.
So I want to know, like, what's the next, like, what do we look for next as far as court rulings and procedures? What's next for those around him? Oh, God. Members and associates attempt to engage among the activities of sex trafficking force. So anybody that's engaged in it, they're going down too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I might not have known like some illegal shit was going on here. I just thought it was like-minded people who were fucking goats. I was pulled in here, and it seems like everybody was fucking people. Jennifer Lopez, Mary J. Blige, fucking like
Jennifer
all the,
Lopez?
Yes. Like all the people that was bad, all the people were fucking people. Little Kim, like all of them were because bro, Faith Evans, like all of the Brat, like all of them.
Wow.
Because see, again, hold on. Let's take it back a little bit in time. Let's back up a little bit in time.
Stories that when he gets to prison, that's going to be good. That's going to keep him good in prison.
Because you figure, let's back up in time.
This is crazy.
Just like at a certain point, like going to cocaine parties was like a normal thing in the 70s or the 80s. For rich people and executives, like that was the thing they did in the 80s. Everybody was sniffing 8-balls and shit like that. Fast forward to the modern day, taking Molly, taking ecstasy, having sex, going to those type of things. That was more prominent opposed to doing 8 balls of coke. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So especially in the black community. So to think that those people who were closest to him with the huge supply, and that's what he were partaking in, with his influence, is like, hey, Faith, here, take some of this. Oh, you want to fuck goats all of a sudden now? It kicked in? Like, yeah, I like doing that too. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, bro. Again, either they're going to be victims or perps. Looks like nobody's innocent. Looks like the only people who are going to be... Okay. All sex workers are innocent. I think that's how it's going to go. You dig what I'm saying? Any sex worker will probably be deemed removed because they're going to be victims. Anybody fucking the goats are all going to be perps. That's how it's going to go.
It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be the biggest thing in history, man.
Maybe Diddy got the exclusive, presidential fucking goats in a secret vault, and he's going to be like, all right, give me all the charges, give me charges. Hey, bro, I got Putin fucking a goat. You don't want that to come out, so you need to give me a plea deal. We can't have Putin fucking a goat on the internet.
To your point with that, because that's just outrageous. I get what you're saying. The analogy is crazy. But to your point,
but you get what I mean.
I do get what you mean. But to your point, check it out. If he knew that something like this was going to come down, major like this, he could have had parties that he just did specifically just for this.
That's what I'm saying.
Just for this. Let me see.
That's why those CEOs are stepping down.
Yeah.
Because I think they were part of those exclusively only for leverage parties.
Only for leverage parties.
There you go.
Yeah, Diddy is going down, bro. Yeah, go ahead. What we got?
What?
We already 49 minutes in. Oh, where is it? We finished it?
No.
No, you can light it, yeah.
So, yeah. That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diddy going down, son. Damn. I was trying to fight for Diddy. Because I know how the bitches be lying, bro. When they be fucking and they regret it later. So, I was really trying to fight for a nigga. And I still would have fought for him until I seen kids. Once I seen minors, I'm out.
Right, they had minors in there.
I'm out. But any of those, that's what I'm saying, though. Any of those...
No, but the minors and the coercion is crazy, too.
I'm not mad at the coercion. Not your cup of tea. It might not be my cup of tea how you get your pussy. But I kind of don't think coercion is illegal to get your pussy.
Meaning the leverage that he was getting up on people. I think that's wrong. I know that's wrong. That's bullying and taking from somebody. That's assault. That's equivalent to assault.
I don't agree to it. But you also have to take some responsibility as an adult of the situations you put yourself into. So just because I videotaped you fucking a goat, you might not have put yourself in a situation to be fucking a goat to be videotaped. So you got to take responsibility on that. So I'm not even holding that against him, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I'm not holding again, bro. Because
So you don't find that wrong morally to
I
do
do,
something like
I
that?
do.
Well, so you are
I
holding
do.
it. You have to hold it against them. Then.
but I'm not willing to hold it like legally against him, because in my
if you
opinion,
hold it morally against them, holding it legally against them should be the same.
no, because just because morally you don't agree to abortions doesn't mean legally they should be. Doesn't mean they should be illegal for me. So I don't want to impose what I feel in my heart to be broad stroked on everyone else.
You could.
But
If
I don't-
it's
but I don't think it's fair, because you might try to do it, and I totally might be against.
it's
what your belief
objectional.
are.
It's objectional.
Exactly.
So it's fair.
No.
Everybody, I think everybody in their right mind would think that setting somebody up and taping them for something, an act that's not illegal. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not illegal, but an act that obviously people don't want them to see, and you use that against them. That's
Yeah,
coercion.
that's
not
yeah.
right.
Once you
Morally,
said
that's
that
not
way,
right, bro.
Yeah, once you said
You know
that
what I'm
way,
saying?
fact.
I knew you believed that though.
Fact,
I wasn't
fact,
judging you.
fact,
I knew you believed.
fact,
I don't
fact.
think you understood it.
No,
Like,
no.
come on,
Like
bro.
once you said it that way, because that's some real creep shit, bro. That's some real creep shit.
Look at Xavier. Hold that. And like Xavier, look what I saw you doing, yo.
And the fact that you,
It doesn't even have to be like sex or something. But like, look what I saw you doing, Xavier.
yeah, and
I'm gonna hold this against you.
the fact that we, like, so I've read, like, we know what the inhibitions can happen on a drug like Molly or ecstasy, and then to have it in its purest form, and the strength that it has, and how low you can create someone's inhibitions, you can pretty much predict what you can get away with and what you can convince them to do if you catch them at the right time. Especially if someone might not have been used to it. So it's like, hey yo, I'm about to get like 40 goats and keep them in this back room. I'm gonna close this door. I'm gonna soundproof it so you don't know goats are back there. Man, how you come over?
Now
I'm
there
like,
you
"Here."
go. What's to say you couldn't do that?
And I'm like, here, try this. Don't party shit. You go like, yeah, my nigga Puffy, yeah, I'm gonna try that party shit. And I'm sitting, loopy. That goat ass look real juicy all of a sudden. Got some goats in there? Let me see one of them goats. And before you know, he's sitting there and shit. Because from what I hear, he's not particularly the one fucking the goats. He in the corner watching these people fuck
He's
the
like
goats.
a cuckold. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting from it. I'm good on it. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yes. 100%.
Hey, like I said, it seems like it's like I said, we got to see what happens, but we're smart enough to figure this stuff out. Let's use this. We're smart enough to figure this stuff out. He's going down, and I guess it's not just him now. The interesting thing now is to see who else is going to be.
That's why, bro, I always
of
felt
this.
that's why Russell Simmons left the country and never stepped back in the United States. I always felt, because he has a lot of charges, him touching little girls. And all of a sudden, he just sold all his businesses and left the United States. And they can't get him back.
Oh, okay.
They can't get him back.
Yeah.
Like, they've subpoenaed him to come back for some others unrelated court cases. He's like, nah, fuck you, bro. I relinquish everything in the United States. I ain't coming back over there. And y'all can't extradite me over there to the country I'm in. Fuck y'all.
Wow.
So I don't think it's a coincidence that he's over there. Because why would he sell all his shit and just leave after a couple mild allegations? That nigga read the room. He read the room. He's like, oh, I'm getting ahead of this.
This ain't good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not good. Videotapes, audio.
Fucking internet, fucking everything up.
Right. Made everything, everything is gossip. Wow. Everybody has access to everything, man.
This is going
We'll figure it out. We'll know.
Interesting. God. There is no defense. Now it's like the Casey Anthony. I don't know if you remember that bitch Casey Anthony that killed her baby. You might not remember that. It was this white broad named Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
She killed the baby and acted like the baby disappeared. And me and my wife used to just watch the court case and shit like all week while they filmed it and whatnot. And it's like one of those situations like where someone is like so guilty. There is no in between. Like you know they're guilty.
Right.
You're just waiting to get to the end.
Right.
One, to get all the information on how she killed the baby. Mm-hmm. And then two, waiting to get to the end to find out how much of her life she's going to spend in prison. It's the same thing like with Diddy. I'm just waiting to see all the shit that comes out in between.
Yeah.
And then wait for the conviction. Like, cause he's not coming out of prison.
No. He's not coming out of
If
prison.
he comes home, bro, like, fuck, that's what money.
Nah, there's no way.
You don't
There's
think he
no
has
way.
enough money to come home?
No.
Is there Is there any amount of money you think you would have to be able to have to get out of that situation?
I just went over the moral. No, he's done. He's done. Like I said, he's gonna get into prison like R. Kelly. Not a nice one.
Because they are millionaires. Billionaires.
Nah, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. No.
I think so.
We just read that stuff.
I think. Well, okay. Let's back up a little bit.
We just read this from 1991.
Puffy didn't have enough money to flee the country. That's the problem. He definitely doesn't have enough money to beat the case now that it's public. But he also doesn't have enough money because he already had to surrender his passport, right? So he didn't have enough money to flee the country. A billionaire, I would think, has enough money to flee the country. I'm giving out $1 million every 2 steps. I'm handing out $1 million.
Right.
We gonna get out this motherfucker.
Right.
Who's turning down $1 million cash? Yeah. We walking out the door. We getting over to Mexico somewhere. A billionaire, no way you're locking me up, bro. No fucking way. I got a body double or something. I done found a body double in 48 hours.
Well, they locked up Epstein.
Was he a billionaire?
Shoot, he got his own island.
Touche.
He got his own island. They locked up Epstein.
Touche.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he couldn't get out.
What?
Yeah, Diddy's done.
Ask ChatGPT. What was
Epstein's net worth?
Yes.
Yeah, they locked him up.
Like 1.5, 1.49.
Yeah. Oh,
500 million?
that's $500 million.
But that's not a billion. Still a millionaire. Google Puffy's net worth.
It's probably changed.
He's at least
now.
a quarter.
It probably changed now.
He's at least a quarter. Look at that.
He still couldn't get out though. So to your point, he is a billionaire.
Or was he too cocky?
Nah, he's not getting. It's over. Those charges are like clear cut.
I don't think because when I was hearing his I gotta get my daughter. When I was hearing his lawyer on CNN talk about the shit, like they're really only focusing on, hey yo, the people where Cassie shit was mad long ago, and that's only a misdemeanor. And anybody that was having sex at these parties were all adults, and they knew they were fucking. So what are we here for? Let's go home.
So okay, so the minor one he has to get away with. I mean, not get away with. He has to find a way to, if that's, speak to that because that's minors.
But I mean, I haven't seen any proof of kids though. They're saying it, but I mean, in the court of law, you're gonna have to put up proof that there was kids involved. You see what it said? It said a nigga said he turned a blind eye. Where's the proof? Like, I can't take your word for everything. Like, we gotta have some proof that the nigga had minors involved. We can't send a nigga to prison for life because you said the bitch looked like she was 15 when she could have been a slim Vietnamese bitch, and she just couldn't look young. So we can't do that. So I'm like, oh, this is where Justin Bieber and Usher comes out. They would have to tell their story. Usher would have to tell the story how he got herpes from Diddy when he was a kid, when Diddy had custody of him, and then Usher gave Diddy custody of Justin Bieber for a couple of days. Why the fuck would you do that? Like, he literally gave him legal custody. That is super weird. And then Diddy checking you for wires, Justin?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that's weird.
Hey, yo, that is like not Illuminati that I believe in, but I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. Like, I don't know if the mystique of this like backroom shit came first, and then niggas seen the mystique of it and started to like create it, or is just, I don't know if I'm explaining it well, or if this shit is real, and this is how it works. Like, meaning, again, niggas is talking about like the Illuminati, right? And the mystique and what the Illuminati does. And it sounds cool, it sounds crazy, backdoor shit. I'm a nigga with money. Okay. I could kind of create that or work within that framework of the mysterious mystique that was created. Is that it, or is that shit real? Because what I'm saying is, you start to see a lot of this manipulation shit like this, like with even with all these Epstein and all the people he was involved with. You see the Puffy and all the things people he's involved with. All these high-ranking people. Maybe that's how a lot of shit is run, bro. Mm-hmm. And when it comes to like other people in position of power, Jews and other people like that, maybe it's not. It might not be they fucking goats. Maybe they just like cutting necks off of chickens. Maybe they got their own little other shit that they have on them.
Right.
It's like, all right, we're gonna give you these 40 stocks to invest. You're gonna make a bunch of money. We're gonna, we got proof that, you had insider information on those stocks that you got. And if we ever let that out, you could lose everything and go down.